Are you looking for something to do while you're stuck at home? Something that'll come in really useful when we finally do get out camping?
In this video, we'll show you how to make the best fire starter blocks ever!
Using stuff that you probably have laying around at home, like you are right now.
We produced this one about 7 or 8 years ago for another channel we have, but thought many of you here might also find it useful.
Because of the transfer from our other channel to this one, the resolution is a little less than what you expect from us, but it's totally watchable. Before you finish watching it though, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're going to be bringing you many more videos like this in the very near future.
Well, here it is.
Hello there. Welcome to Morale River Films Base Camp and Massage Parlor. Things are finally starting to thaw out around here, so we are getting ready to gather all our gear up for the new paddling and camping season. One thing that we really enjoy doing here at Morale River Films is testing and trying out new gear, either the traditional type of gear or the high-tech fabrics and materials that they're getting out now. One thing that we're really into is do-it-yourself kind of gear. It's stuff that you can gather up the materials you have out around your house, out in the shop, and with a little imagination put something together that you can use. Now, a couple days ago, I posted a message on a popular canoeing and camping message board inquiring about fire starters. You know, the kind, you've seen them, I'm sure, in your local camping stores. Most of them are some sort of combination of either paper or cardboard and a waxy material or wood shavings and stuff in the wax, and they work okay, but not really, not so much. I think that we can do a lot better than this. So that was my question on this message board, was what people use for their homemade starters, what materials, and people came up with all kinds of answers for me. My personal favorite. A lot of the materials, like I said, were very cool that people on the message board came up with. We have cotton balls soaked in Vaseline. Not a big fan because, as you can see, it's kind of sticky, but I tell you what, it really flames up fast and big. I did not know Vaseline was flammable. I do now. Birch bark, this is a great natural one. Great natural fire starter. These little curls you get off the bark, they flame up really good. And we have dryer lint. This is really flammable. This you just get out of that little screen in your dryer. It's a good reason why you should clean out your ductwork regularly, because this is very flammable. Wood shavings, of course. And all these things work great on their own. They flame up fast and they stay lit for a while. But here at Morale River Films, we don't like to do just average stuff like this. So what we figured is if these things work good on their own, then they'd work fantastic if you put them all together. One thing that most people had in common with the remarks was they use an egg carton for a mold and then pour wax over everything. First, we take a little roll of birch bark tied together with a string or some thread and put that in there. Then take a cotton ball, and this is really kind of messy. I'm going to use my knife. Stick that down in here. Then we're going to take some shavings, wood shavings, put down in here around the birch bark. Then the dryer lint, and pack it down in there good. You want more of the lint and the wood shavings than you do the wax. So pack it down in there. And then we get our wax that we have melted, and this is just the paraffin wax that you buy at the grocery store that's used for canning and that. And then, as you can see, and I would typically just fill them all up and pour this over everything, but you don't want to sit and watch me do all that, so And just pour this over it. Then let it soak in a little bit. Put a little more on there. There we go. And then just let this, just sit it aside and let it cool. And this is what you come up with. And I tell you what, this really flames up great and fast, and it stays lit for about 20 minutes or so, I swear. The best thing to do is leave some of this lint sticking up a little bit out of the wax and start that on fire, and that'll start just like that. It's a little bit easier than trying to start the wax itself up on the cardboard outside here. So if you have a homemade item, camping item that you would like to show us, go ahead and get in touch with us off of our Facebook page, Morale River Films Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. You can email me through that too, or just go to our website, moraleriverfilms.com. See you on the next river.
If this is your first time watching one of our videos and you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to ring the bell if you want to be notified.